Hello, Sagittarius, and happy birthday to all you November Sagittarians out there. This is Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I do psychic tarot, psychic astrology for over 30 years professionally, and I also do some channeling and other things. This is for Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius rising sign, Sagittarius moon sign, and if you want to look at something additionally, I would look at the North Node. Today we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own design, for the main portion of the reading. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then if you're a level 2 Patreon supporter, there'll be 3 additional bonus cards pulled for you. It's a big month. It's your birthday for a lot of you, so that's always powerful. These cards have been shuffled thoroughly, and I'm just going to do a loose shuffle and let them come out as they may. But also there's an eclipse this month. Now it's not in your sign. It's not in the sign of Sagittarius. It's actually in the sign of Gemini. But it's occurring while the sun is in your sign of Sagittarius. So pretty impactful for you. It should be. Especially if the eclipse is occurring around November 30th. So particularly for you Sagittarians whose birthday is at the end of November, or even the first couple days of December, you're really going to be the ones who are getting really impacted the most, I would say, by this eclipse. It's going to affect everybody, but I mean, you're one of the signs that's really getting the attention about it. Okay, now we do have a whole lineup of people here, and notice none of them are you. But I do want to say before we go into it, we got two that are represented by female and one by male. It doesn't matter, gender does not apply, so these people could be anybody, even though they're represented by male and female imagery on the cards. Also, if you see words on here, if you see words popping out or changing, go with that. That is something that, that's the way Spirit will talk to you. That's not really obvious. You may be able to get a personal message just by looking at the spread and looking at the cards and allowing, some messages to come through in the words. Well, the World is the first card out. Fabulous, one of the best cards in the entire deck. The World means more than you ever anticipated. You have the world at your feet. You can have anything you want. It's all open to you. It's there for the choosing, whatever you want. The Fool is there, and it's saying, you've got to take a risk. You've got to take a chance. You can't stay stagnant. That's not usually a Sagittarius thing anyway. You guys are usually pretty free-spirited and free-going. But it's just bringing that forward. It's like it's going to require a risk. It's going to require maybe a little bit outside of your comfort zone. But you got to take a chance, and you're leading towards the world. There's a Queen of Pentacles here, so an earth sign person who may have a big part to play in it, who may be presenting an opportunity that leads to the world. And very often when we're talking to Pentacle people, we're talking about money stuff here. So Pentacles are the earth signs, though, in general. So that would be the Tauruses, Capricorns, and Virgos. So it could have something to do with that. But I'm feeling more it's like a financial thing. Somebody is proposing some kind of a financial thing, and they're wanting to include you, or they're making you some sort of an offer, and it's definitely a yes. It's a big yes. Big bold letters. Yes, yes, yes. Right in the center of the whole spread here, we've got the Star card, one of the best cards in the deck again. Star, it represents spirit guides, angels, higher dimensional beings. It's talking about really being in tune with that, and then they're pouring down their blessings upon you. So you're really in tune with it, you're really on point with it, and we have this air sign energy, news coming in the time of air. Well, we're not going to be in air sign during November, but we are going to have that air sign eclipse in the sign of Gemini on November 30th. So around the time of November 30th, some news is going to be coming to you, either in the form of news, like actual news, and if it comes in the form of actual news, you should know that Spirit had a hand in it. That Spirit had something to do with it and had a hand in it. If it comes in the form, it could be, though, it coming in the form of a message from Spirit, for sure. Some sort of big insight or something like that. There's a Queen of Cups there, too. Queen of Cups could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I mean, this could be somebody, for some of you I'm picking up, like this is some sort of a practitioner, like maybe somebody who's doing some sort of like maybe massotherapy or Reiki or something on you. It feels like that, like through physical healing or manipulation, you can get this, a vision, or that happens often. You know, I've heard of that happening to lots of people. One time I was getting a massage and this big dragon came, more than once actually, I've been in altered states and these dragons have come forward, you know, to me. So it feels, they're showing me that. So it's something like that, like something coming forward, either while maybe meditating or doing yoga or getting a massage or Reiki or some kind of thing like that. For some of you that's going to be the case. For others, this may be who the message is from. This may be somebody who is passed on, like a mother or some sort of person that was no longer living in the earth plane, and they're coming forward, and they're bringing, you know, that's who the message is from. But it's definitely some kind of big guided thing through spirit, for sure. A breakthrough. There's been something that you've been, it's been like a hold up for a long time, a stalemate. And you've been waiting, and it's some kind of a big breakthrough. Again, we're talking about this water sign energy. We got another card indicating water sign energy of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. One thing I want to tell you too is we're going to be in the sign of Scorpio for the majority of the month until we get to the 21st and we change into Sagittarius in your sign. Another thing is, though, in addition to that eclipse, we will have a new moon in Scorpio on the 15th. So that could be like I'm hearing a red letter day. That could be a red letter day for you, or important day, you know, for you. Okay, let's go ahead and let me get my animal totem cards and start shuffling up for those. I want a real quick announcement. I am opening up this month for the year ahead psychic readings, personal psychic readings. This is always my most popular reading of the year. It'll be available to the end of the year. What it is it'll be an overview of 2021 for you personally. I look at your astrological things, if any big astrological transits are coming, first of all. And then I lay out 4 rows, just like this, but 4 rows for each quarter of the year. So again, always my personal, most popular. Many people order every year. I want to thank all my regulars who order every year and just let you know that it's open. And then for the newcomers, you know, maybe you want to check it out. You can find the information above and below. Let's see what the animal totem is going to be for Sagittarius for November of 2020. Sag. Frog. Frog is metamorphosis, but frog is also leaping forward. You know, frogs, you see them, they leap from one thing to another. So things can change by leaps and bounds when the frog energy shows up. Okay, let's read what I originally wrote. I says, Rainmaker, Alchemist, Clairaudient, Fertility, Transformation, Metamorphosis, Safe Passage to the Netherworld, the final stages of growth, you have arrived. Yeah, that safe passage to the Netherworld. That has to do with like fairies and other, you know, other realms of existence. And you're definitely, there's going to be like a curtain or a doorway opening during this time. I mean, you don't have to go through it, or if that freaks you out, if that's like, wow, that's too far out there for me, man, I just want a, you know, regular tarot reading, then that's cool. But for those of you that are seeking to take things to another level and are seeking higher guidance, or possibly seeking higher communication with your spirit guides or some of the people who maybe are passed on to another dimension, there's like a portal of energy that is definitely happening. And I feel more strongly that it's around that full moon, because it's just so much, it's really in your chart there. It's really affecting your chart over there, because it's going to be while the sun is in your sign. And the thing of the full moon or the lunar eclipse is the sun opposes the moon. So the sun is very much a part of a lunar eclipse. Okay, so the sun is in Sagittarius, and then the moon is in Gemini, and therefore that's what creates the opposition. So, you know, that's what it is. Real quick before we close out, I want to just show everybody, my book is out, the first book of the channeled information from higher guidance. I'm already well into the second one. It's coming fast and furious, but I've been waiting to really promote it for this dang Audible to be done. It's recorded and it's been submitted since August, and it's just taking forever. But it is out on paperback and it's out on Kindle, and I also have made it available through the Kindle Lending Library. So if you are in the Kindle Lending Library thing, you can read it for free. So that I just want to let everybody know that that's available. Don't forget about the year ahead readings. What I'm doing now, this is going to be our 3 bonus cards for our Patreon level 2 peeps. If you're interested in any of that, you can find everything you need to know through my website, and I also have all the links below in the Show More section. If you enjoy my content and would like to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you all for tuning in and participating through liking, sharing, commenting, donating, buying my different wares, the decks and the books and different things that I offer. It all keeps this channel up and running and going year after year on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. Once again, happy birthday. Have a great birthday, a great November, a great lunar eclipse, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.